once again with an episode of The Tea Drinker, and in this episode we're going to be looking at the brand of tea that kind of set me off on this journey of tea tasting and tea drinking and tea review. I don't know if many of you know, if you're old enough to remember the adverts for Tetley. They used to have a group of animated characters called the Tetley Tea Folk. They were all headed by, I think there were 7 of them. I think there were 7 of them all together. And they were headed by the gaffer, who was voiced by Brian Glover of Kes fame and other great productions. I think there was one called Sydney as well, but I can't remember what the others were called. So anyway, Tetley tea. When I used to drink Tetley, it was basically the standard tea, you know, your standard tea variety. But this one is the enveloped variety pack, and we've got 7 flavours to try. So starting from this end, we've got the mint fusion, which is peppermint, spearmint and apple mint fusion. We've got raspberry and pomegranate, raspberry and pomegranate fruity delight. We've got the green tea, 100% pure and natural smooth, mellow tasting green tea. We've got my personal favourite, which is Earl Grey, a light and refreshing tea with zesty bergamot. We've got green tea and lemon, a mellow tasting green tea with refreshing citrus lemon. We've got decaffeinated, all the great taste of Tetley tea but with none of the caffeine. And we've got lemon and ginger, an uplifting infusion of ginger and lemon. So that's the varieties of Tetley that we're going to be trying today. So let's get set up for our brew and our initial look at the varieties. Okay, so we've added the water and we've let the tea steep now for about 3 or 4 minutes. So let's have a look at them. I'd just like to say there's a lovely variety of smells coming, especially from the pomegranate and raspberry. There's a lovely fruity scent coming from there, and the lemon and ginger, so that kind of bodes well for the actual taste test. But let's have a look at the sort of colours. First of all, with the decaffeinated, that's a sort of very rich reddish brown dark colour, and if we look at the compared to the Earl Grey, which is slightly lighter in colour but still sort of a reddish brown, the decaf is almost sort of purpley in colour. We've got the 2 green tea varieties, which is sort of an orangey dusty brown, sort of hint of sort of green about them. The green tea with no flavouring, it's sort of slightly lighter in colour than the green tea with lemon. Like I said, we've got the pomegranate and raspberry, which is this lovely deep red colour. The lemon and ginger, which is this sort of yellowy dusty orange colour, and last of all we have the mint fusion, which, as common with a lot of mint varieties that I've had in the past, it is quite dark in colour. So that's what the first look of these teas are. And they look very, very promising, and like I said, there's a nice variety of smells coming from these. So having concluded our first look, let's go on to the taste test. Okay, we're going to start off with decaffeinated. Give it a sniff. Sort of standard earthy tea smell. Nice homely earthy tea taste. Pretty standard tea taste, even without the decaf, so pretty good. Now we go on to favourite of mine, the Earl Grey. again, quite a sort of standard earthy smell. Definitely getting a hint of bergamot there. Pretty good Earl Grey, actually. Subtle blend of the bergamot and the tea, nothing too dominant. Good standard Earl Grey. Now we've got the 100% green tea. It's got that grassy, meadowy scent that you'd associate with green tea, but it's kind of subtle. Let's give it a taste. It's got that sort of oniony, brothy, sort of miso soup kind of ness about it. It does have, it's quite strong actually. Surprisingly good. Has that nice meadowy strength to it, that meadowy sort of fresh cut grass taste that you'd associate with green tea, so that is very nice. Next we've got the green tea with lemon. Definitely very prominent lemon scent to this. Nice balance between the meadowy, sort of grassy flavour of the green tea and the lemon, nothing too dominant. The lemon isn't too soapy, it's nice, it's refreshing. Quite a decent cup of green tea and lemon. So here we have the pomegranate and raspberry. Lovely fruity aroma. Quite sweet and delicious. Almost like a sort of confection, like a boiled sweet aroma. Oh, that's lovely. That's very nice. It's sweet, it's got sweetness, it's got tartness. It's full of flavour, it's absolutely lovely. And also caffeine free too. So if you're looking for something on a cold dark night, go for the raspberry and pomegranate. We have, of course, lemon and ginger, of course, again caffeine free. Of course very good for digestion, lemon and ginger. Lovely aroma. Can definitely smell the lemon, not sure about ginger, but hopefully that will be rectified by the taste. Nice sharp lemon. Nice sharp lemon. I'm getting hints of the ginger, but I don't really get the sort of, when you're drinking a ginger infusion, you get the little tickle in the back of your throat from the ginger, but it's not to say it's not a very good brew. Nice sharp lemon taste on that. Now this is the mint fusion. Last one. I have to be wary of mint varieties because sometimes I do find them rather oily. So this is peppermint, spearmint and apple mint. Lovely minty aroma. Beautiful minty aroma. Nice blend between the mint. Usually the peppermint kind of dominates, but this one has a very, very good blend between the mints. It's not oily, it's not coarse. Very smooth mint variety. I'm very pleased with that. Like I said, good nostalgia kick from the Tetley tea, and I'm very impressed with the varieties coming across. Would like the ginger to have been a little more punchier if in the lemon and ginger. Slight criticism, but on the whole, generally pleased by this variety pack. The mint was minty without being oily, it was smooth. The raspberry and pomegranate, have to say that's quite a favourite of mine, because it has nice and fruity. And the Earl Grey, pretty standard Earl Grey, but that's not a bad thing. It's a nice blend between the tea aromas and the bergamot. So on the whole, Tetley envelope variety pack. I'll put some details down below where you can get it from. I think I got this one off Amazon, but they probably have their own website as well. So there we go. So definitely recommend Tetley variety pack, especially the raspberry and pomegranate. That's definitely a firm favourite of mine in this. Okay, so that was the Tetley variety pack. On the whole, very good standard of tea. Thank you for watching my video. I've been Sid Mnemonic. I'll put some links down for some other videos in my channel somewhere around here, and I will see you again in my next video.